Hello. Okay, so it does work. It was actually far more painless. More painless? It was quite easy to set this up. But fortunately, after all these years, I still don't know how YouTube streaming works. Like, I can't navigate anything. I don't know where to find everything in YouTube Studio. How do you do it? Unless you were already subbed to the channel, how do you, like, get messages? How do you know when someone's live on YouTube? I've never been able to find a stream that I wanted to see. And that's kind of why I just stuck with Twitch all this time. I mean, I did one YouTube stream before, and it was okay. Couple randos. I think Video Gamer was there. But then it's like, how do I moderate people? How do we do it? I don't know anything, because apparently I can't even pin your message, Tunas. I could reply to it. Why do moderators get to pin, but I can't? And yeah, no, you know, there's a handful of channels I'm sub to on YouTube, and I can see when they're live, but I don't get an alert for them. You know, they just happen to be streaming, so they have a little red circle saying that they're live. But when I tried to watch streams on YouTube, it's, you know, it's VTube and Minecraft, and that's it. Like, that's all I could find, and it's like I'm not even really into either of those. Very weird. I don't know. I don't know anything. I guess we'll see. I don't know how many people will be coming in at 3 in the morning, my time. Or going global. Only on the site. I turn on moderation activity will be shown. Timestamps? Okay, so now I can see the time on there. Well, we could just kind of see how things go in the meantime. I mean, I'll probably just watch the replay. I can't imagine it's too different. I think it's lower resolution over there because I don't typically... well, I don't do 1080p, I do 900p, but YouTube does not have a 900p option. Gotta go to the real channel to see what's going on here. 900p resolution. Hello, Tunas. Hope you're well. Good to see you. Maybe we'll get through our whole year of Supermarket Simulator tonight. No, I probably shouldn't be doing this for very long. But I do want to try and get this set up, so we could do the YouTube thing now. All the dregs of society. My YouTube fan base. I'm sure some people there are very nice. We're not super popular over there. Won't they be surprised when I do nothing but Supermarket Simulator and we start to bleed subscribers? No doubt, I'm sure half of them are only here for PlayStation Doom. Just trying to get through Power Washer at the subway. Nice. Does that mean, did you do the circus yet? Did you do any of the circus levels? Well, you're probably having a little more fun because you're not worried about achievements. Yeah, there's like, I think there's 3 in total. The Ferris wheel is kind of a pain. At least you won't have to listen to the carousel music. You having fun, though? I thought you said you weren't having fun with it, or like it was making you sleepy. Even the bad levels, I was having fun with them. My only real complaint is... really, it's the vehicles. Just having to hit every single angle. A bit unreasonable. Mayonnaise. Soap. Shampoo. Prosciutto. Elbows. Oh, if only I could show you guys. We met the... If you were a fan of Jason Mason, you would have loved Roy Joy. Meant to screen cap it, but I had forgotten, and then I shut down the computer. Chugging along, it's a fine game. No alone, it's not really my thing. Oh, nice. I don't know, I had a lot of fun doing it solo. My friends are better. I guess I enjoyed the challenge of, you know, actually getting 100% alone. Well, given the opportunity, I would have loved help on the final level. Stupid pyramid took over 5 hours. But then I didn't really know about the trident, or I think we were using it, but I wasn't going super hardcore with it. Kind of spoiled it by using the trident for everything and just trying to speed through it. I just wanted it to be so clean. Oh, damn it. You know what I forgot? I don't know how to put YouTube chat onto the stream. It's only going to show Steam or Twitch. Wonder if I could use the same plugin that I do for Twitch. Well, I mean, I got the chat open on the YouTube side anyway. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's fine. You know, I don't want to clutter it up. But more activity. Apparently, we could stream to basically as many as we possibly can. Let's start a Kick stream. Let's start a OnlyFans stream. Sexy supermarket simulator streams. Oh my god, we're out of flour. Where's the flour? Someone's got to have it. There he is. Liz Ward. Yeah, no, it's like, how are you supposed to navigate through YouTube? Because, okay, years ago, it was supposed to be through the YouTube gaming tab. Like on your desktop, like when you first get onto YouTube. But it's like, you can't search for like anything specific. At least I couldn't. Maybe something's changed. Maybe is there another way of doing it? I can't really get a straight answer because we're all here. You could just put down ladders, pressing the left click, and it'll just put it back? Really? Okay, because that was bugging me. I really didn't... Could have sworn I tried that before. Wouldn't do it. Yeah, if you could just kind of set it down anywhere, you know, it's better than being in the way. I always thought that was strange. Turns out it's one of the key buttons of the video game. Who knew? Tunas knew. Do-do-do. You know, I wanted to keep playing, but gonna give Power Wash a bit of a break, kind of like we did with this. All washed up, and I barely have any new levels to play anymore. I could not afford another DLC. The pain, the suffering. Never did YouTube stream, so no clue how that would work. It's kind of... Well, it seems like all the settings are there. They're just not cleanly formatted like Twitch has it. Like, you know how you have your dashboard on the side when you go into your stream manager? With YouTube, literally, it's just like 3 tabs. Like, I can't even see the URL, but apparently the URL is what's actually showing on my studio end. So it's the same link that you have, but you just got to trim the beginning and the end. Because it's that same link, but it's studio in the front and then live streaming at the end. And then if you want to do more than just Twitch, you have to get this RTPM, RTPM, OBS Multi RTPM plugin. And then if you click on Docs, there's a multiple output after the installer does its thing. Then you can just plug in the information on YouTube Studio, and then it'll just kind of work. You can even adjust it so, you know, if you want to use more bandwidth or different encoding settings, you can, but I'm just using the same settings as I do Twitch. I think we're good on paper. Beep, bop, boop. Wine, whiskey. Just click the YouTube link on Twitch, then you click on YouTube on your profile pic, and then show me the stream instantly. Awesome. You're gonna BRB, you're gonna do some eats. Good eats. Good, sir. Yeah, I probably should have told people where I was going to stream to. I just figured YouTube was going to be the obvious. But again, I mean, if people are already on Twitch, most likely find me here. Ain't that right, Stewie Fubar, who's not on the YouTube stream that I did not announce? Hey, beautiful. Hello, beautiful. How's it going? Morning coffee, is it now? Right, I still never figured out how to pin the message, though. How do I... Where's my moderator? Video gamer? Are you there, video gamer? How come moderators get to pin messages, but I can't? You guys have more control of chat than I do. We're streaming on YouTube right now, Stewie. You could be watching both streams at a slightly lower visual quality than you do here. Here, what if I'll just lift the message that Tuna's put. Can I pin my own message? Do I right-click? No. Yeah, we're trying out multi-stream on YouTube. And I think it's working. Tuna said it's working. I can see the preview on my end. God, I'm really gonna have to look up how to pin message Twitch. A new icon will be next to the reply message. I do not have such a button. It's just reply. Apparently, it wasn't even given to everybody when it rolled out in 2022. A streamer or moderator need only click pin and the message will get its own dedicated box. Hello, Stewie, again. I see you. Also, it's working. You can see all my old speedrun videos and the occasional cat and dog video. It does in fact work. The last time I did a YouTube stream, I couldn't even read chat for like 45 minutes as it didn't update. Man, I feel like a dumbass. Where's the pin button? I have no pin button. r/Twitch. Oh, it's slash pin. Oh. Okay, I didn't know it was a chat command. That's stupid. Why not just have a button like it says it does? Yeah, this is also a test of using up all the bandwidth in my house. I hate the people that I have to live with for some reason. Yeah, this is not going to be a long thing. I suppose, like I said before, I want to see if I could get YouTube chat to show up on stream the same way it does for Twitch. Not that I even really expect anybody to show up there. But one time I did stream, it was one rando. Oh no, that's not true. We had Video Gamer there, and I think that's it. I don't know how the rando found me though. Because that's the big mystery, is I don't know how to find streams of people playing games unless I'm already subscribed to them. So I don't know how people navigate it. But why not reach out to more people? It's so archaic the way they have things set up on YouTube. It's not neatly laid out as it is on Twitch. Now that we're on YouTube now, we can become a part of YouTube drama, and I will be embroiled in controversy. I will become the next Boogie 2988. I will become Laughing Cow. Oh, I forgot I did a few more days than I remembered. We might actually hit our 1 year of the hurry up and buy. Because today is going to be day 364. T-Black Gruyere cheese. Ba-do-do-do-do-do. See, we need kegs, whiskey, wine, vodka. Why is this beer selling so quickly? Get 14. Now, it'll be great to see my subscriber count bleed. I'm sure some of the people don't know that we've been on a simulator kick this year. Boy, will they be disappointed. And we're out of music. Anybody got any music choices? Non-copyright, please? We'll have us a listen. Put these cars here. No takers. No bites. Well, fine. I'll just have to listen to another bookmarked video game musics. Haven't heard this one a little bit. We gotta do Food Delivery Simulator again. What's this? A public subscriber, Stewie Fubar. I saw you. Thank you. I mean, I saw it earlier, but you know what I mean. I think I needed red more than I needed blue. Out of the way. See, that's going to be the kind of a mystery for YouTube is I don't know. You know, it's because it's like a different algorithm, right? They don't just outright say what people are watching right now, or I don't know, maybe it's better than Twitch. Twitch just lists everybody that's streaming the game. I don't know how they do it at all on YouTube. If that was a big channel, sure, people would see the live stream of this game. Go into the algorithm. Algorithm. Let's get 5. Because I didn't really need these. Want to even it out a little bit. And I suppose we could get beer too. We'll get more of these because they're more expensive. Don't need them, but why not have more inventory? We're slowly making like 10 grand a day. So that if the math is correct, then the more stuff I get ahead of time. We just need to do like 2 weeks in game, and I'll have enough money to get the next expansion. Our second to last. And then we can do it again. Where we will all die of old age. Why is coffee selling so much? I swear I just restocked this like 2 in-game days ago. Let's go get more. Maybe instead of 8, I'll get 12. Got the shelving space for it. The only problem is we're having difficulty getting our restocking guys. I keep getting stuck. I don't know how to fix it. Probably doesn't help that I've used just about every square inch of the floor. That looks right. Let's see, it should be a long box like I've been getting. Oops. Let me make sure no one got stuck. For some reason, they kept getting stopped right here, so I had to move that shelf this way. It didn't matter what shelf it was, but they'd always get hung up right here. And for some reason, it would always be 2. So I don't know what's so special about this particular bit of floor. But if they pass through here or put something away on this shelf, whatever's here, they cannot move as if they're locked in. I have no doubt that it has to do with my crowded conditions. Oh, and I love that they have to go to the furthest away box, setting what's closer by. That's why we just pile it at the door. Like, come on, bro. Figure it out. $74.88. Good for now. Oh, we needed sugar. Well, we could get potato pops. Maybe some veggie. Maybe some big Tony. So sugar, potato, veggie, pizza. Yeah, now I'm starting to think maybe I should have. Well, I mean, I had nothing better to do right now, so might as well have it set up, but maybe we could do a proper test and I can set up more things tomorrow at a more reasonable hour. We'll just call this an EU-friendly test. Our friends across the pond are people too. And for our Aussie New Zealand friends, it's already tomorrow. Future people. It's that light. They get all the latest games a day early. Or for them, would it be a day later? How do we have so much empty space? Guess they're not done putting stuff away, but I think they'd... How much I buy. How we doing? American friends, are you tired yet? Actually, you know what? If they don't have anything else to put away, I should probably just let them get it from the truck, because after a while, they just kind of do things like one at a time, and it's super frustrating. Oh, let's see. Okay, I just click the buttons on the side for people. Channel activity, go to channel. Yeah, it's all consolidated on YouTube. I could look into everybody and their business on YouTube. What's Tuna's doing? This channel activity. Oh, channel activity meaning like what things they've been moderated for in this chat. A message history. Your channel activity. Man, why you gotta burn me like that? I thought we were friends. Senior Stewie. But no, okay, well, I probably should have did this as they were putting stuff away, but I want YouTube chat to show up. Like, I know I see, most streams I see when they have the multi going on, it'll show, you know, the little Twitch logo next to their name and the YouTube logo on their name. I kind of want that. Now, I use CapChat, but I figured that's more Twitch-oriented. Or Mr. Kappa himself. The good folks at Reddit should have an answer. The Japanese yokai? What is he talking about? Ugh, Twitch chat. Oh yeah, no, I'm okay. How are you, Stewie? I know I didn't really give you a proper hello, but hello. I'm doing good. I just wanted something to do before I went to bed, and I was kind of thinking we could do the YouTube streams as well as Twitch. So now we're doing it at 4 in the morning. My tummy's a little upset. When is it? When is... When... When isn't it? God, that was hard to say. You're between things. You're not giving me full dedication. Grr. Just the usual adult state, tired, stressed, living day to day. Yeah, ain't that the truth? I had a nice long chat with family. I was like, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Like, where I live, I cannot find any work. So how does one go through the motions when you can't get yourself an income? So now I'm just trying to figure out, like, what's the plan? I don't have a plan. Hey, if I have to go to the hospital for something or really do anything, I'm kind of stuck in a bit of a pickle. I've already tried everything. I've tried going to, you know, like work job centers, and I've been applying everywhere every month, and just nothing. Nothing comes of it. So I'm just running myself down without any kind of payoff. Kind of why we've been streaming a lot. Because it's like, if I wasn't doing this, I'd probably go insane. Tunas is back. Welcome back. I'm gonna see if I can... see. I really need to talk to people that also do the YouTube thing and see what they use. I'm seeing CLR browser plugin, CSS for overlay chat. What if I just do Twitch and YouTube chat overlay OBS? Stewie use front and center. At ease, man. Okay, no, these are just overlays, like, be right back screens. I see, I like CapChat because it's got the emote support. I mean, I'm sure they got some out there, I just don't know what. There's no doubt we could get both chats going at the same time, no problem. Alright, well, I'll take the obvious middle. I'll be a Stewie Tuna's sandwich. Ooey gooey Stewie. When you couldn't find work, the best thing was to have an agency take me on and find me work. I mean, I did the same thing over here, and because of my... I'm not very mobile, so I can't travel very far, so all the work that they could find me was like, you know, 20, 30, 40 miles away. And while I could take an Uber to get to where I need to go, you know, if I have to spend like 20 or 30 bucks a day just to go to work, you know, that's not very feasible. Oh, I let that expire. How much time did I have for that? Wait. Did I just lose all that product? What? Okay. I thought I just wasted everything. Alright, hang on. I gotta do this quickly, apparently. They only gave me like 2 minutes to do that last one. Pablo. Oh god, stop giving me these orders. I could just ignore them, but it's actually kind of decent money. Peter Ward. It's all the way over there, the bastard. There you go, fucker. Peter Ward is a genuine fucker. Oh man, you had to have seen Roy Joy. Roy Joy was a treat. He was no Jason Mason. Very friendly fellow, though. God, where's the pasta penne, guys? Better be pasta penne. Alright, good man. Dude, why are they giving me so many online orders? At least you have somewhat good public transport so you get further from here. But still, yeah. Problem is, it's like if you can't, you know, get a ride when you expect it, you know, they put it on you. It's like, oh, well, you know, if you gotta take a taxi or take the bus, you know, you gotta make sure you're early. And it's like, okay, what if I leave like an hour and a half before my shift and then something bad happens? It's like, you know, that's ample time, but something bad can still happen, you know? It's just bad where I live because the buses don't make sense. There's hardly any stops anywhere. And then it's not like a line, like a... There's like no set path. You have to call them and they'll pick you up from wherever. But does that mean they'll drop me off wherever? It's like, you know, I don't go to a designated spot to... It's very strange. Like every bus system I've heard of had, you know, a path, a certain line. And then when you try to call them, the phone number doesn't work, so it's like, who is it even for? But then it's pretty easy to get an Uber. But again, if I'm paying 10, 20 bucks per trip, you know, that kind of has a deep cut into what I can make. So I gotta find something local, and everything local is hiring. But there's, you know, 100 other people trying to get the same job. So, you know, trying to compete with the other 99. Bad business. And then living where I am, you need a vehicle. You know, every other place I lived in, I didn't need a vehicle. Everything is so, like, spaced apart here. Need a shark. Well, at least when it comes to the bus, you know, I could spare myself from doing that again. See some weird stuff happen on the bus. Damn Bryce. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. As long as we're playing Supermarket Simulator, I'm getting all the work experience I could ever need. Hey, it takes a lot to manage your own business. And just look at all the success at the Hurry Up and Buy. It's well lit. Constantly giving raises to my employees. Because we can afford it. It's healthy work conditions. Here on the bus, everyone just miserable. Well, I would assume that's everywhere. But you know, a lot of drunk people. Random assaults. Nobody wants to take the bus. But as long as it's got a clear path on where to go, you know, it's cheap enough. The problem with where I'm living now, it does not have a clear line to go on, so it's like, what am I supposed to do about that? I've never heard of a bus that had no, like, designation. It's just kind of whatever, you know? You plan it ahead of time. They pick you up wherever. And I suppose they drop you off wherever. I mean, how else are they going to do it? We need more music. Oh, let's go back to relaxing PS1 music revamped. Start with Dino Crisis. Bus is fine. Worst experience he had with these transports is they are late. Yeah. That's pretty common too. Unless you live in, like, Japan. At least in my experience, the worst is maybe, you know, maybe a bus. Like a half-hour bus doesn't show up, so you have to wait another half hour. That's probably the worst I've ever had it. You know, I'm gonna wait that long, especially if I have, you know, a few miles to go. If I could spare myself from an hour's walk. I will. Mav is the worst. Every day it's late, sometimes for hours. Oh, it's the train. Yeah, we call our hours Amtrak. Not usually late, but you know, there's only so many places you could go by train. At least where I lived. You know, if you wanted a direct route to, you know, either of the two major cities, there's a straight line towards it. But then when you're up in the hills, you know, the train, you still have to take a bus after the fact. Sometimes I miss home. Like my hometown. Yeah, I'm actually going to skip this one. Sometimes I miss home. Sometimes I'm up early in the morning and I'm thinking, oh man, I want to go to the city. I'm gonna take this train and I'm gonna stop over here, and then, oh wait, I'm in Texas. I'm in a completely different state. This trip that would have cost me $5 is now gonna cost me $500. Train system is well spread, though it's not great. But it's there. I like trains. Well, fellas, it's day 365 at the Hurry Up and Buy. Perhaps we should celebrate at a more reasonable hour for myself before we continue with this day. And we can actually do our celebratory 1 year of Hurry Up and Buy. When the JRM Nation is awake. You will be the first, Stewie and Tunas. A sneak peek at the Hurry Up and Buy. The rest of this time will just be getting a bunch of extra things. Now let's get 10 watermelon too. 5 minutes is the minimum wait time. Usual is 10:20. Yep. Same here, same here. First experience with Mav was coming home and I had to sit like 3 hours on the train. Oof. I never did a long trip on the train. I went maybe like 5 towns away from my starting destination. But yeah, it'd probably be the same to reach the end of the line. Prosciutto, ham, salmon. Then we're gonna need scallop too. Scallop and moussaka. Yeah, it's only been a couple days. Why do I need so much stuff again? I mean, I don't need all this stuff, but want it. Need brown sugar scallop. Wasn't a long trip, it was standing at the train between stations for 3 hours. Oh no. Yeah, that's no good. No, sir, I don't like that. Oh, they must have had some real problems that day. Prosciutto, ham, salmon, sushi, chicken leg is what we need. And then they gotta put all this stuff away. We're standing because it was jam-packed. These things happen. You're definitely standing when it's a game day. You know, big football or baseball game. Usually a bunch of rough and rowdy, rambunctious young adults. Drinking their tall can in a paper bag. Apparently that's all you need to do to not get in trouble drinking in public. You think they'd be a little more accommodating on a train, but I have no doubt that most trains, wherever you go, you know, they've just been retrofitted. You know, they'll change the interior. Maybe they'll have more seats, but with the amount of people we have now, it's never enough. And of course, no doubt you have different standards. So maybe there has to be more safety features, or they don't change it at all. You know, maybe it's just like a real, you know, like dated from like the 1900s. Chairs are wooden and stiff. Just super uncomfortable and hot. It's like I was in San Francisco and we have these like little cable cars. You know, they're famous. That's what it's famous for. I was in San Francisco. They're just like little subway trains, but on the road. And then they have little wires to, you know, stay connected to the grid. It's neat, but they haven't changed anything about it, so you feel every stop. You're constantly being rocked around, and there's like just nothing nice about it. You know, revolutionary in its time, but it's just an awful experience nowadays. Oops. You have newer trains, you can sit, they are good. Yeah, no, it's definitely good when you can sit, but then when it's crowded. You don't get to enjoy any of it. Did I get salmon? Okay, I did. No. Will you guys hurry? Got a lot to put away. I swear, if I have to go... God, it's 4:30 already? I thought I'd be done by 4:30. Okay, I guess we're going till 5. Which transport is good when it's crowded and you can't sit? None. I mean, as long as they let you on, you can still get to where you need to go, right? Come on, guys, you have so much to put away. You know, you just gotta use an Uber or whatever alternative there is out there. I mean, it's still better than a taxi, at least in terms of price. But, you know, it could just be anybody driving. Could get somebody skeevy. Still better than taxi, because I've had to take the taxi a few times in my life. I had to catch one guy. They thought I wasn't from the area, so they kept trying to go in circles to ring up the fare. And I just had to tell them, like, hey, you know, you're going in a circle here. What are you doing? You know, we've passed through this street twice now. Because they were trying to charge me more for, you know, the distance traveled. You gotta let them know. It's like, I know what you're doing. And they don't even argue. They just turn it off. You know, whatever, where the fare was at, you know, that's what you end up paying. But sure as hell I wasn't gonna pay any more. But then you look at the flip side of it, it's like, you know, that taxi driver wasn't getting paid shit. I don't know if it's any better nowadays. But you were honestly not making a living being a taxi driver in some places. A moussaka, scallop. What else can I get? Gotta make this trip count. I already got, like, way too many things. Could get cat food, even though it's... it's cheap enough. Scallop, moussaka, and what else? Hungary, it's rarely good to use a taxi or anything equivalent. Oh, we need tuna as well. Yeah, no, taxis are... They've always been scummy. You know, maybe if you were in somewhere like New York, you know, it's like that's kind of where they're like it's just like a thing you do. I don't know. People have like, you know, it's like almost like a pastime to take a taxi in New York. But yeah, I've seen some real scumbags and been in some vehicles that were just hot metal death traps. But then again, you can make that same argument with Uber, but at least for us, you know, a lot of people tend to have They tend to be on the up and up. I mean, I don't suspect them of being sketchy. It's usually either gentlemen that used to be taxi drivers, or it's like a grandma that I get on Uber. But, you know, it really could be anybody that you get. Since anybody could just sign up for it. They just use their own vehicle. Oh man, it's gonna do this. And the game's gonna stutter a bit because we have like 300 boxes to put away. You can get a monthly ticket for public transport in your country, which also lets me travel everywhere in Budapest. Like 25, 30... Yeah, 25, 30 bucks. Yeah, we got the same thing. Bus passes, transfer tickets. But again, here in the States, it's, you know, it's all different depending where you go. You can get an unlimited bus pass, or... Yeah, it's really mostly just like unlimited passes. You know, discounts if you're a student, if you're disabled, if you're elderly. Sometimes it's based on where you live, too. So if you're a citizen of a certain town, it could be cheaper. Yeah, if it's all combined into one pass, that's what you want. I don't know what it's like nowadays. I haven't really taken any public transport since... God, it's been 10 years. Well, I mean, unless you count Uber, but, you know, that's very seldom I do that. I don't know what it's like nowadays. But again, it's all different wherever you live here. Hey, you guys need to start getting the stuff that's closer. Stop wasting your boost. the faraway stuff. Like, there's 200 boxes here. Pick one that isn't the one that I'm throwing closer. I know I could just put it away, but lazy. You need to get one for the bus, one for the train, and one for Budapest, which would triple the cost. Yeah, see, that's unreasonable. If you need to use more than one transport. But I can imagine they were all, you know, from the same company, or it's like the government. As for us, it's all private companies. You know, the bus would be a company, then our train, the Amtrak, you know, that was completely separate from them. They coordinate, so, you know, if you get off the train, you could catch a bus, you know, nearby. But they were completely separate from each other. All the government or works with, yeah. But like they for us, I want to say, you know, they all like follow certain guidelines, so they all have the same rules. But, you know, it's a completely different pass and website, you know. If you have a problem with one, it's not just going to everybody, it's just for themselves. Alright, hoping we can just get away with that. I didn't pay the bills. Alright, if we could get everything put away, I get to keep 50 grand. Well, every day's a success at the hurry up and buy. Anybody stuck here? Nope. I hate having just a gap here, but I don't know what else to do. MAV, surely government, because it stands for Magyar Államvasút, Hungarian National Train System. Yeah, I would imagine. What did our train stand for? Or if it was just a fun name. Apparently Amtrak is the portmanteau of the words American or America and Track, founded in 1971 as a quasi-public corporation to operate many U.S. passenger rail routes. Amtrak receives a combination of state and federal subsidies, but is managed as a for-profit organization. See. Okay, it's kind of associated with the government, but again, it's privately owned. Capitalism. Well, I mean, they kind of have to. Yeah, you can't just have like a giant metal carriage on tracks going to connecting every neighboring town to each other. It'd be kind of weird if the government didn't get involved with that. No way I am picking up every box that you guys want to get. This is so annoying. Stop it. Yeah, grab the furthest away box. Never fails. Just gonna bury my employees. Like, it never fails. It's like, whoever programmed the AI on these guys, I have some words for them. It's just designed to waste the boost that you give them, for them to take as long as possible. No way. No way, dude. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Hoarders. My name is JRM, and I operate the Hurry Up and Buy. And this is my storage unit. And then we'll have like the panning shots and the violin sound, you know. Nah. Yeah, you know, I can't. Every time I want to get inventory, I buy too much, and you know, it takes my guys, you know, 20-30 minutes to put it all away. I can help them, but, you know, I'm just so overwhelmed. Start running around, I'm jumping all over the merchandise. I terrorize my cashiers who have been standing here very patiently. Like, how much money can I give you guys, and maybe you guys step in to help? That'd be cool if I could pay all these guys to help out. You know, before the day begins. Like, how much faster could we go if I got 6, 12, 15, 17 other people to do this? We'd be done in a few minutes. Like, I know it's not in their job description, but, you know, we could do more than this. I can't wait to get all the expansions, and then we just have like a super day. I mean, I need like almost $500,000 to get everything else. Or no, wait. Math time. One, 4, 6. 1, 6, 0. 3, 4, 6. 6, 5, 0. Okay, no, I need $405,600. And then I'll just spend a bunch of money to completely fill this up with inventory, just play a few more days with a fully intact store. Maybe we'll sell everything. You know, maybe everything will be free. And then that'll be it. The game will be over. And then we'll restart with a new store. Apparently you're gonna cut a chicken today. Don't do that. You're gonna eat them, right? Okay. It's not just gonna be malice against an innocent chicken. Not that I would expect that. Well, that's gotta be interesting, though. Fresh chicken. I don't think I've ever had any kind of meat that was freshly dispatched. Her crime was not having enough feathers. Oh no. I'll hope it's not sick, otherwise it'll make you sick. Well, just make it quick and painless and everything will become halal. Don't let the thing suffer. I don't like hearing about that, but, you know. You gotta eat. Okay, music's ended. They have ended. And now I should end it because... well, it's almost 5 o'clock now. I don't know how 20 minutes just slipped past me, but I guess today was a success. I mean, it's working. I could see the YouTube stream. That's pretty neat. We got 1 like. Hell yeah. 13 views. I actually stopped by and saw this. Well, Tuna's, of course, and then Stewie, and then probably me a couple of times. You know, make sure this was actually working, and I think it did. So yeah, we will be doing YouTube streams too. So if you so choose not to be on Twitch, you can watch on YouTube now. Oh boy. Yes, good luck, Tunas. Thank you for hanging out with me on the test stream. Thank you, everybody who stopped by. Kisses. I love you. And I'll see you again probably in about, I don't know, 13, 14 hours, roughly. Maybe a little bit later. I really got to start earlier. It's just getting away from me. But okay, that's it. Goodbye.
It's all over. The girl's at the top of that tower. She must be dead by now.